Hey everybody, what's happening? Chris Foles here. Just making a quick video here. Uh, just having a reaction off something I just read. First off, let me preface what I'm going to say. Well, I'll go ahead and admit that what I'm going to say will rub some folks the wrong way. I can care less. I'm just going to be honest with you. And I'm going to preface what I'm going to say, but the loss of life, okay, especially when it involves a child, the senseless, unjust loss of the life of a child is tragic, regardless of who's involved, regardless of the demographic of the child, regardless of whatever. It's tragic, it's senseless, and it's something that should never happen. And my heart goes out to any family that's going through that situation. The senseless loss of a child. And that's, without regards to the demographic of the child or what have you. That's just real talk. Okay, but now getting to the point of me making this video, and like I said, what I'm gonna say is gonna rub some folks the wrong way, but I'm just gonna be transparent with y'all and let you know I don't give a damn. I can give a shit less. What's true is true, and I see something quite pathetic and something quite unreasonable going on here. The tragic little boy, the tragic situation with a little 6-year-old boy in Louisiana, a little white boy, was killed by police gunfire. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't have happened. My heart goes out to that kid's family, and it's a damn shame that kid is dead. And you know what I'm saying, before his life even began. But it's a lot of folks that fall in that category. And a lot of times what's been hot topic in the news has been children, mainly children or young black males or whatever's been dying. But most of the time they look like me. But see, it's a difference with the way it's handled, because the cops who are behind the trigger look like me this time, and the dead child doesn't look like me. He's white. But right now, though, I just read that those cops are charged with second-degree murder. And it's mighty funny how the wheels of justice roll and how fast they roll when the situation is reversed in regards to demographics. And the child wasn't demonized like they would be typically if the deceased child looked like I do. There's no questions in the child's upbringing or who's raising the child. There's no questions in regards to it like it typically would be if the child looked like me. There's no question about the child posing a threat. How a 6-year-old can actually pose a threat, right? But if that 6-year-old child looked like me, I guarantee you they'd be discussing that right now. And those officers wouldn't be charged with murder. It's ridiculous. And of course, the officers that did it this time look like me. So now they going straight up the river, and of course, there's no defense on the defending the officers' actions like what would normally occur if the officers didn't look like me. There's no defense or whatever saying that the officers were defending themselves like what would normally occur if the officers didn't look like me. It's just I just find it mighty funny. Now, like I said, what I'm talking about may rub some folks the wrong way. Some may say that I'm race baiting. Some may say that I'm playing a race card. Please understand that I don't give a shit if it rubs you the wrong way. I really don't. I really don't. What's real is real. Fact is fact. Racism, discrimination, and this double standard screwed up justice system is prevalent, and it's alive and well right now in 2015, damn near getting ready to go into 2016. If this rubs you the wrong way, then maybe you need to check yourself. Maybe you need to check your white privilege. And you got no place, or no right to sit there and try to belittle what I'm talking about. Or any person of color, or anybody that looks like me who raises the flag against this crap, against this double standard, this screwed up system that seems to be set up to take people that look like me out. No matter whether you're a law-abiding citizen like I am or whatever. That's just like, you got no right, especially when you can never experience what it is to be me. You can never experience what it is to be a person of color. That's just like a man lashing out at a woman because she's mentioning the fact that giving birth to a child is excruciatingly painful. What right would you give? What right would you have to defute that, or try to debunk that, or try to belittle a woman for saying that when you can never ever experience what it's like to give birth to a child if you're a man? Just wanted to get that off my chest. Hey, if you don't like it, deal with it. Unfriend me. I don't give a shit.